Hello, welcome back. In this first module, we're going to talk about a personal financial plan. So before we start, let's look at the reasons for learning about personal financial planning and really why you are in this class. So first of all, you want to make good financial decisions. Second, even if you do not become a finance expert, you want to be an informed consumer. In that way, you can better evaluate advice from your finance brokers. And some of you may find that after this class you really like finance and you may want to make financial planning a career. In fact, demands for financial advice is very, very high, and financial planners and financial advisors are some of the top growing careers in the United States. So what are some of the key elements or important things we need to include in a financial plan? Well, first of all, we need to watch our spending. So we want to budget, budget means we want to have an idea before we spend money what our spending will be. Second, most of us sooner or later would want to make large purchases such as a car or a house, and we would typically not have enough cash to pay for those purchases, and we will need to borrow money or get a loan for that. Between spending and loan payment, we want to make sure that we don't run out of cash. That's a very good thing. After you've acquired some assets and also you get a good job, you may want to protect those assets and income, and you can do that with insurance. A very important part of financial planning is also to save money. So when you do have savings, what do you do with those savings? How can you invest it so that it can work for you? And then lastly, all of us, as we go on with our life, major events will happen, such as getting married, graduating, having children. When you will start planning for your children's education, planning for your own retirement, and all those are things that you need to take into account in a financial plan. So how do we go about doing it? Well, having a financial plan is a whole lot like planning a road trip. So first of all, you have to know where you are. So where you are, in this case, refers to your financial positions. We're going to introduce two personal financial statements later on in this chapter that will help you identify where you are. Next, we want to decide where you want to go. We're going to talk about what are some financial goals that individuals may want to consider. Once you know where you are, where you want to go, then you can go and find out the best way to get there. So the best way to get there involves two. One is looking at your spending, so looking at your budget, and then also planning on investing and borrowing money to reach your financial goal. After you have looked at different possible options, we choose the best one, and that is a combination of your personal preference and also what is available. Finally, very, very important, life always changes, and there are things that happen that are unexpected. Therefore, it's very important that you review and revise your plan on a regular basis. Now we're going to talk about those personal financial statements. Remember, we need the personal financial statements in step 1 so that we know where we are. The first statement is called a statement of financial positions. In here, we list all the assets. Assets are things that you own. So how much cash you have on hand, properties that you own. This may include your car, your computer, your cell phone, your furniture, your clothes, jewelry, and so forth. And also financial property or financial assets. This includes retirements, any savings you have in your bank, or even stocks. Your net worth, and then we have loans. Loans include all liabilities. And these include loans, credit cards, and anything that you owe, including student loans and car loans. Your net worth is the asset minus the liability. So we're going to stop here. In the next slide, we're going to pick up with the next personal financial statement.